guys, this is Ben for Northwest Sasquatch Studies and Research. I am looking for any reports, stories, activity, anything you might think is Sasquatch / Bigfoot related in the VanDuzer corridor on Highway 18 and the surrounding forests that follow Highway 18 in the corridor. Let me know. I've been doing a project called the VanDuzer Corridor Sasquatch Project, and I'm collecting data and any hard evidence to prove to myself, just for myself, to help prove, show data of the animal I've seen out here, the Sasquatch I've seen. So if anyone's heard anything, let me know. Yeah. And I've gotten quite a few reports out of here throughout historical sightings and reports. I had a couple recent, but when I went back to look at them on my Messenger and stuff on Facebook, my Facebook for some reason decided it won't let me go past January. So now I'm having to trace my steps and go back to square one and trying to find new reports again, because everything's on my phone, and I'm trying to get better at just printing out the reports and putting them in a binder so then I have them. And there's been reports out of here from I think I've seen one from possibly the 80s all the way up to the 90s, early 2000s, all the way to present day. My sighting was in 2017, and it was up here on the summit in Miami Court, on the Miami Corporation ground while I was hunting. Basically, if you come up here right about here and you turn left and you go in, there's a gate, and you go about 3 miles back and down the road called Murphy Road. It's a logging road. It's called Murphy road system. I think it's what they call it. What it's called, Murphy Road. That's where I saw it walk across the logging road. I've noticed. I've been putting stuff on a map to see how it looks, and I've noticed there's quite a bit of clusters. I know there's way more recent reports. It's just trying to get people talking to me about it. I don't need, I'm not trying to get famous here. I'm just trying to do it for my own personal interest in it, for scientific reasons for myself. I'm studying like anyone would study any other animal would. I'm trying to learn its habitat, how it lives, what it eats, what type of environment it likes. And I know there's sorry, I'm getting off track. I'm a little tired today, guys. I know there's quite a few more reports recently. It's just trying to get people to talk. It's I can keep everything all confidential, no names needed. I will not bring out your name. This is all for personal use, not to go out in the public. It's all going into my databases, and eventually I'll have a laptop, and I'd like to get it all put on there too. But I will be printing them out on a paper to put in a binder, so if something crashes, like a file, I don't lose it all. Because I've learned from my phone, this is all experiences. I've lost a couple of reports that were significant for this data collecting for the project I'm doing here in the corridor. But it's called the VanDuzer Corridor Sasquatch Project. You'll see me walking around. If you see me, say hi, and just if you have a story in the corridor, let me know. Anything from tracks, smells, weird noises, and sightings, and stories you've heard from people, legends. For one example, I heard seeing on a video from Cliff Barrickman. They call it the corridor creature, I believe, and that was something I'd never heard of until then. And I thought that was pretty cool. And so I'm just things like that, little legends like that, because you could hear like a name. It might not be Bigfoot, like corridor creature for that example. So if you're like the ape king and devil or something like that, that could be referring to Sasquatch possibly. But yeah, if anyone's got any report stories or anything odd that you think might be Sasquatch related in the corridor or the surrounding forests of the surround the corridor and the highway 18, let me know. You all have a good weekend and a good 4th of July if I don't get back on here. Bye.